Straight up calorie management. If we're looking to elicit weight loss, as I covered yesterday, we need to be in a calorie deficit. Now, the numbers may vary person to person, and there's only so much accuracy in tracking methods available to us, but that's what needs to happen. And from my experience, the only method that I can essentially guarantee that if we're doing it with a reasonable level of precision will mean that we definitely lose weight is to actually track our calories. If potentially only for a few days in order to gain some knowledge and insight and data that we can take forward into another non-tracking approach. But tracking, of all the people I've ever recommended to over the years, is the one where time and time again, people come back and go, oh wow, that explains it. People regularly express to me that they're surprised they're not losing weight or can't understand why they've gained weight because they don't eat much. And when they accurately track and firstly realize the calorie density of some of their choices, and secondly realize just all those extra little things that are ending up popping into their mouth without them really realizing it, the reason for that weight gain or lack of loss quickly becomes apparent. And I get that it's a little bit of a pain in the arse, but as I've said many times, it's the highest return on investment pain in the arse there is. Once you've got your head around it, it takes a minute or two, even if it's 5 minutes for a complicated meal. You're not going to get any return on investment from a weight loss perspective that will give you as much in 1 or 5 minutes as tracking your food will do. 5 minutes of exercise, 60 seconds of exercise will do really very little in the grand scheme of things. Getting an understanding of the calories in some of your food choices and taking that knowledge forward will help you exponentially more. Learning to track with an app like MyFitnessPal maybe takes 20 or 30 minutes. Nearly everyone ever tells me that they found it too much of a faff, didn't really spend all that long doing it. They'd usually not watched the videos on the Learn tab. They'd probably spent 5 minutes at most giving it a go. And that's 5 minutes out of the last however many million that they've been alive, however many hundreds of thousands or more that they've wanted to lose weight for. So again, I get it, bit of a faff, massive return on investment faff, not as difficult as perhaps we're telling ourselves. Don't need to do it for the rest of our lives, but worth doing at least for a handful of days to get that data to be put behind another method that we choose. And if you're unsure how to track your food accurately, go and check the section called Track on the Learn tab on the app.